People often say, destiny is arranged by heaven. But is that really the truth? If you still believe that your life is determined by some higher power, you might be handing over all of your strength to something intangible, and in doing so, missing the chance to become the master of your own existence. Throughout history, many have pondered the meaning of fate. Is it a fixed script written before we are born? Are we merely actors on a stage, reciting lines penned by some unseen force? Yet across cultures, there have always been voices that urge us to look within, to question, to challenge the notion that our lives are governed by forces beyond our control. The Buddha taught, "Mind precedes all phenomena." What does this really mean? It means that your thoughts, every intention, every impulse, every feeling of kindness or anger, shape the course of your life. If you harbor resentment, you invite suffering. If you cultivate compassion, you plant seeds of happiness. Destiny, then, is not a decree handed down by heaven, but a tapestry woven from the countless threads of your own thoughts and actions. Consider for a moment the stories of those who have faced adversity. Why is it that, in the same difficult circumstances, some people crumble while others rise? Why do some find hope in despair, while others succumb to bitterness? The answer lies in the mind. The mind is like an artist, painting the canvas of your life in the colors of your thoughts. With every brushstroke, every belief, every intention, you shape your own reality. Imagine two people standing before the same challenge, a devastating failure, the loss of something precious. One person sees only darkness, becomes consumed by anger and regret, and sinks deeper into misery. The other, though wounded, searches for meaning, opens their heart to compassion, and slowly finds a way to heal and grow. The external event is the same. The difference lies entirely within, the mind's response, the choices made in the quiet space between stimulus and reaction. This is the true engine of destiny. Not some arbitrary decree, but the power of consciousness. Every thought is a seed, and every seed can grow into a tree that bears fruit in your life. If you plant seeds of fear, you will reap anxiety. If you sow seeds of kindness, you will harvest joy. This is not mere philosophy. It is a living truth, observable in your own experience and in the lives of those around you. Think back to moments in your own life when you faced hardship. What was your inner dialogue? Did you blame fate, curse your luck, and feel powerless? Or did you pause, reflect, and choose to respond with resilience, hope, or even gratitude? The outcome of those moments was not determined by fate, but by your mind, by the silent, invisible work of your thoughts shaping your destiny. It is tempting to believe in fate, to relinquish responsibility, to imagine that someone else, God, heaven, the universe, is pulling the strings. In moments of despair, this belief can even bring comfort, absolving us of the burden of choice. But comfort is not the same as truth, and freedom does not come from surrendering your power. It comes from claiming it. The teachings of great spiritual masters from east to west echo this wisdom. The Stoics of ancient Greece taught that it is not events themselves that disturb us, but our judgments about them. The Buddha taught that suffering arises from the mind, and peace is found within. Modern psychology, too, recognizes the power of mindset, the way your thoughts shape your emotions, your actions, and ultimately, your outcomes. So what does this mean for you, right now, in your life? It means that you have the power to change your destiny, starting with your mind. You do not need to wait for heaven to smile upon you or for luck to arrive. You can begin, in this very moment, to observe your thoughts, to question your beliefs, to cultivate intentions that serve your highest good. This is not always easy. The mind is a restless creature, shaped by habit and conditioned by years of experience. Old patterns of negativity, fear, and doubt can seem impossible to break. But every journey begins with a single step, and every transformation starts with a single thought. When you notice anger arising, pause and ask, "Is this thought serving me?" When you feel envy, ask, What am I seeking that I can cultivate within myself? When you catch yourself blaming fate, remember, you are the artist and the canvas is yours. The practice of mindfulness, paying attention to your thoughts without judgment, is a powerful tool for transformation. It allows you to see the patterns of your mind, to recognize the seeds you are planting, and to choose which ones you wish to nourish. Over time, this practice can change not only your inner world, but the very fabric of your life. Imagine what might happen if, instead of waiting for fate to change, you began to change your mind. If you replaced anger with understanding, fear with courage, doubt with trust. Imagine the ripples of positive change that would spread through your relationships, your work, your health, your sense of purpose. Imagine the freedom that comes from knowing that you are not a victim of circumstance, but the author of your own story. Of course, there will always be events beyond your control: loss, illness, disappointment. Life is unpredictable and sometimes harsh. But even in these moments, your mind remains free. You can choose how to respond, what meaning to make, what lessons to learn. You can choose to grow, to forgive, to love. In this way, you reclaim your power, and your destiny becomes a reflection of your deepest values and intentions. Let us look at the stories of those who have transformed their lives through the power of the mind. There are countless examples. People who have overcome addiction, rebuilt after tragedy, found peace after years of turmoil. These are not miracles bestowed by fate, but achievements born of conscious choice, of the decision to take responsibility for their inner world.
Wholesome,